Good morning, children. Atoms, molecules, and radicals was the chapter which we were studying before vacation. This is from where we will continue. Our objective of this session would be to learn how to write names of molecules in language of chemistry. For this purpose, I have chosen a few molecules which are composed of following radicals. The positive radicals which compose these molecules would be ammonium and aluminium, which will carry +1 and +3 charge respectively, and the negative radicals would be hydroxide, sulfate and phosphate, which will carry -1, -2 and -3 charge respectively. Please remember these symbols. And our objective of this video would be to learn how to write the molecular formula of ammonium hydroxide, aluminium hydroxide, ammonium sulfate, aluminium sulfate. Coming to first molecule, ammonium hydroxide, as the name guides. Ammonium hydroxide is composed of two ions. There would be a positive system which is ammonium. Its formula would be NH4 and it will carry +1 charge. It is very essential to know the formula as well as the charge it carries. Hydroxide will be made up of OH and it will carry -1 charge. A positive charge and a negative charge are both particles and a system in itself. Our objective is to find how these two will combine to give us a completely neutral system, which is ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is a molecule, and a molecule is often and a molecule is always, not often, always a neutral system. For this purpose, we will have to find out how many positive charge and how many negative charge would be contributed by these two ions respectively. For that purpose, first we will have to find out modulus of +1, which is equal to 1, modulus of -1, which will be equal to 1. Our next step would be to find out LCM. When we will find LCM, its LCM will also be 1. LCM of 1 and 1 is 1. Now, after finding the LCM, we will have certain derivation out of it. What is it? When we will find LCM is equal to 1, it would mean that the system ammonium hydroxide will be made up of 1 positive charge and 1 negative charge. 1 positive charge and 1 negative charge. 1 positive charge would be contributed by 1 ammonium ion and 1 negative charge would be contributed by 1 hydroxide ion, because each carry 1. Ammonium carries +1 charge and OH carries -1 charge respectively. So 1 ammonium ion and 1 hydroxide ion will combine together to give us NH4OH. So NH4OH would be molecular formula of ammonium hydroxide. Now check out with aluminium hydroxide. Aluminium hydroxide is composed of two particles. One is aluminium radical which carries +3 charge, another is hydroxide radical which carries -1 charge. Modulus of +3 is equal to 3, modulus of -1 is equal to 1. LCM of 3 and 1 will be 3. The LCM determines that the system of aluminium hydroxide will carry 3 positive charge and 3 negative charge. 1 aluminium contributes +3 charge, so 3 positive charge will require only 1 aluminium ion. 1 hydroxide ion contributes -1 charge, so 3 negative charges would be contributed by 3 hydroxide ions. After this, 1 aluminium radical and 3 hydroxide radicals combine together to give us aluminium hydroxide. Just check this out. This one is not essentially mentioned over here, but this 3 comes as a subscript. It is not written as superscript. Then let us study ammonium sulfate. It is made up of ammonium radical which carries +1 charge and sulfate radical which carries -2 charge. The modulus of +1 is equal to 1. The modulus of -2 is equal to 2. The LCM of 1 and 2 is equal to 2, which confirms that the molecule which would be made up of ammonium and sulfate will carry 2 positive charge and 2 negative charge. 2 positive charges will require 2 ammonium ion because 1 ammonium will contribute only 1 positive charge. So 2 positive charges would be contributed by 2 ammonium ion. 2 negative charges will require 1 sulfate ion because 1 sulfate ion itself contributes 2 negative charges. So 2 negative charges would be contributed by 1 sulfate ion itself. When we will combine 2 ammonium and 1 sulfate system together, it will give us ammonium sulfate, and the formula of ammonium sulfate will be NH4 inside the bracket with its subscript 2. The bracket is written over here because the system is composed of 1 nitrogen and 4 hydrogen atoms together. Next comes aluminium sulfate. Aluminium carries +3 charge, whereas sulfate carries -2 charge. Modulus of +3 is equal to 3 and modulus of -2 is equal to 2. LCM of 3 and 2 is equal to 6. The LCM will determine that the system of aluminium and sulfate will carry 6 positive charge and 6 negative charges. And when we know that one aluminium atom contributes +3 charge, then +6 charge would be contributed by 6 divided by 3, that is 2 aluminium ions. Similarly, 6 negative charges would be contributed by 6 divided by 2, that is 3 sulfate ions. Now that we know that the system would be carrying 6 positive charges and 6 negative charges, which would be contributed by 2 aluminium ions and 3 sulfate ion respectively, 2 aluminium and 3 SO4 will combine together to give us 2 aluminium and 3 sulfate ion. Okay, and the formula will be Al2 and SO4 written inside the bracket with subscript 3. Now please check this out. Aluminium is not written inside the bracket, whereas sulfate is written inside the bracket. The reason behind it is that the sulfur and oxygen are two different elements. But over here, when you are writing A and L are not two different elements. Al is symbol of one element, which is aluminium. That's it. We should remember names of all the positively charged particles and all the negatively charged particles. That is the objective of this chapter itself, in which radical was one of its modules. Now that you have understood how to write down names of these compounds, try to write down molecular formula of ammonium phosphate and aluminium phosphate on your own. Thank you. Have a nice day. We will keep meeting as the sessions have started.